Live from Painesville High School, this is BNC-TV, your Bulldog news station.
Good morning, Painesville. I'm Nicole Hisla.
And I'm Jordan Johnson, and this is BNC-TV.
Welcome to our 12th broadcast of this school year. Our theme for this broadcast is February I Love to Read Month. As part of the I Love to Read Month festivities, Painesville Elementary recently hosted a radio celebrity from Wild Country 99.
My name is Beverly, and I work as a para at the elementary school. And Brooke Stevens is from Wild Country 99, and they had a promotion for Wild About Reading. And so I signed up the second grade class, and we were chosen for her to come and read to our second graders in Painesville Elementary.
King she'd ever seen. They spent a long time. If you're able to listen between 9 and 2, you'll have a chance to hear me, but a lot of times you guys are in school and you're doing things like learning.
How many songs do you have on
Wild Country? That's a very good question. Obviously, there are thousands and thousands of country songs, just country alone. But on Wild Country 99, we like to play the hottest and the newest country. So
everything recording on the computer that you record?
Very good question. She asked, how do we get our music onto the computer? Does anyone here have an iPad or an iPhone or an iPod? You know how you go through that program called iTunes to put your music on? Well, we don't have iTunes. We have a different program actually that's called Scott Studios, and it is made specifically, the computer programmer specifically made it so that we could use it for our radio station, and so that's what we do.
We can't talk about I Love to Read Month without speaking to our media specialist, and Jacob was able to visit Mr. Campbell about the recent Elementary Reading Olympics and Miss Nevitt about the AR Read the Most Coast to Coast Challenge.
Award winner, please stand and be acknowledged. If you are a gold reader, stand up.
Today I'm here with Mr. Campbell, Painesville's media specialist. Mr. Campbell, what is the Reading Olympics?
Well, it was something that we did in February. Our staff got together and thought, how can we promote reading? And what we did was, the staff, Olympics going on, stuff like that. We decided to have that be the theme, and I thought it was a perfect theme. We thought it was a perfect theme in that it promotes the 3 A's: academics, arts, athletics, academics, because reading is so important. Arts, because what we did was we created signs, and we also played the Olympic theme, so I think that really got the students going, and also athletics, promoting the Olympic achievements. We showed that a little bit too. What happened is we had 20 million words read, and it really charged up the school, so we're pretty proud of that, and the students should be proud as well.
How does this help the Painesville kids?
Well, reading is a basis for everything that we do. I mean, when you get older, the better that you read, the better you can understand things and be a better student, a better adult, and reading is the base for everything.
What books do you like to read?
Truthfully, I like just about any kind of a book. I have been a member of a book club for a number of years with other teachers, and my favorite's a good medical mystery, but I also like the Hunger Games or your sci-fis like that. I like reality books. Right now we're reading The Book Thief, and I have it both on my Kindle and the hardcover. The Book Thief has been made into a movie, but very good read.
How long have you been a media specialist?
This is my 15th year here at Painesville, and by the way, I really do enjoy my job here. It's the best kids to work with and best staff. I was at another school district for 10 years before that, and I was a public librarian for 10 years before that. So been around the books for a long time, and it's much better now with the technology.
The FFA members also took part in February's I Love to Read Month by going to the elementary school and reading agriculture children's books to the second graders. They did this for both Painesville and Ricori schools. The books were donated to the elementary school by the FFA alumni, and the high school kids read them as a way to strengthen agricultural and reading literacy. The project was created by the Minnesota Ag in the Classroom organization.
What have the 6th graders been up to in art class? Sam is with Mrs. Gilbranson.
I'm here with Ms. Gilbranson for 6th grade art. So tell me, what are some of your lessons that you're doing?
Well, in 6th grade art, we like to cover the major components of art, which are line, texture, value, color, shape, and space. And we have a short time for art, about 25 minutes, so we do a lot with drawing. And we start with learning about lines, and our first project is to draw this horse upside down, and to not think of it as a horse, but to think of it as a series of lines. And students are always surprised when they turn it right side up how well they have done. Some of the other projects we do are with charcoal pencils and learning how to make something flat, look rounded, and have texture. We do a really fun project where students incorporate their hand into a landscape. And then we finish with a perspective project using 1 or 2 vanishing points. And this last quarter, students made tree houses, and I think they did a really good job with those.
Okay, thank you very much. And this will be we'll show some of the examples.
Sure, that would be great.
Did you know that computer science is a top-paying college degree and computer programming jobs are growing at 2 times the national average? It is projected that by 2020 there will be 1 million more computing jobs than students. That is 1.4 million computing jobs for 400,000 computer science students.
This is a $500 billion opportunity. Less than 2.4% of college students graduate with a degree in computer science, and the numbers have dropped since last decade.
Now is the time to see if computer science is for you. Go to code.org and join over 29 million people who have tried an hour of code.
It's free, and who knows, it may change the direction of your life.
Grade FCS has been busy at the sewing machines. Colby is with Mrs. Rant now.
How long have you been doing the pants project?
Well, we've been doing it for many years, at least 15. And if we have approximately 80 kids per class in 15 years, that's about 1,200 pants that have gone out from Fact 7 class. And here are some examples of what we've been doing. This is the puppy paw, and this is Matthew Stangs. And you'll notice that they look very different in their state before you put the elastic in. But eventually this is all going to come together and look a lot more normal. I like to do this class do this project in class because it is live geometry. We take length and width, and then we add depth. And it's really fun to see those projects come from being just a flat pattern to being a garment that you can actually put around your body. So also learning goals for this class are that the students would be able to thread a sewing machine, which has a lot of steps to it. And you would think that maybe sewing machines are going away, that they're old-fashioned, and yet if you go to St. Cloud, there are probably more places to buy sewing machines than there are computers. And students love their pants, and they like their new skills and being able to follow multiple steps in order to get the machines threaded and to do some troubleshooting.
What got you interested in doing this project?
Well, I was looking for a project that students would value, and I find that they do like their pants, don't you? And I've had some people report that even when they get to be juniors and seniors, they still have their pants at home, and they still wear them once in a while. And so I kind of like that, and I know that they value it. I've thought about making some other simpler projects, but students don't value them as much. Sometimes it's hard not to wear them right away in order that they can be graded. And I think that's success, when kids want to wear them so bad they don't even want to leave them overnight to be graded.
On Tuesday, February 25th, approximately 300 choir members performed the national anthem before the girls' basketball game to kick off celebrating music in our schools month. The large choir has been a fun way to bring awareness to the arts curriculum within our community. Our Painesville students learned to sing the anthem in 2nd grade for the Veterans Day program so we can honor our country and those who are serving. That's all the time we have for this episode of BNC-TV. But before we go, we do have one shout out for this episode, and it's for a late happy birthday to Megan from Addie, Jess, Emma, Sophie, and Kirsten. Remember that you can view this episode and all our past episodes, as well as many other district videos at our YouTube channel at youtube.com/PainesvilleStudios. I'm Nicole Hislop.
And I'm Jordan Johnson, and see you next time.